look all game.
Yeah. I'm guarding a guard.
Oh, I'm guarding Uno. Great. Oh, I stopped him.
Early miss. All right. All right, Rodney, get ready for a rebound. I'm going up. Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball.
Everything's gonna be that in transition. So the best we can is sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
Okay, I'm going in.
And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3 spot. Outside Reddish. Simons against Irving. The baseline J, and it's Simons missing. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. O'Connor can't hit. Outside Johnson. Pass to Grant. Over Irving. Grant's shot is off. And Dallas with possession. And the shot's good by Irving.
A masterful finisher. The closer Kyrie is to the bucket, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Simons. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. No good that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
And that one good.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Simons finds Johnson. Here's Reddish. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. O'Connor. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. 6 points for him.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Outside Reddish. Outside Johnson. Pass to Simons. Now Reddish to end the drought. It's rebounded by Kleber.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Outside Irving. Here's Wood. Doncic outside. Here's O'Connor. Reddish covering. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Portland trailing here. Outside Johnson. Pass to Graham. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Very high percentage look for Grant. Those kinds of plays just get you in rhythm and keep you there.
2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. Clock at 6 from the stripe. And he knocks the jumper down.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called. Portland, you know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
At the line for Portland, Yusuf, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
It's good from Nurkic.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Jeremy Grant out there with Kim Birch. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Cam Reddish.
Assist
And it's
goes
Nurkic in at the center,
Kyrie
filling
Irving.
out the middle. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Here's Johnson. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Grant. Unloads from 13. Misses off the left iron. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue. But I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, B.A. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and C.J.
And Portland has possession. Following the score by Dallas. Wood grabs the board.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's O'Connor. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Good on both. Here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the middle. And it's Birch. That time on the assist by Johnson.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got his second basket of the game.
What energy on the drive from Doncic. Charging in before the defense can seal up the gaps.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Birch. Pass to Nurkic. Grant outside. Lets it fly. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
It was a terrific performance we got a chance to watch. They got into a nice rhythm and made smart adjustments along the way.
Here's Reddish. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Doncic against Johnson. Pass to Nurkic. Poke loose. His first shot attempt. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell, he's checked in for Kleba. Simons finds Nurkic. Outside Reddish. Pass to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Wood. Here we go, all alone. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 6. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion, loving the hustle.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away.
Substitution
through the first half. A pretty lopsided affair. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Badger Trailblazers Youth Dance Team. Badger Trailblazers Youth.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleber, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. From deep, Johnson. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is the word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
Nurkic passes to Johnson. No good with the triple.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's O'Connor. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B.A.Y., he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Yep, that one's good.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the 3rd. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Here's Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Personal foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for 1.
One shot.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Outside Johnson. Outside Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks go on the other way now. They host the Hawks after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Shot from the wing. That one rolls around and rims out.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
And that one's good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Simons passes to Reddish. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Pass to O'Connor from about 19. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 tonight. Portland has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Simons outside. Back to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Here's Grant. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here.
Portland ball.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Birch, he's checked in for Portland. Thibault comes in for Simons. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in. So for the Blazers, Nurkic is checked in for Birch. Watford comes in for Reddish. And Simon is subbed in for Johnson. Pass to O'Connor. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 24.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
We've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Matisse Thybulle. Jeremy Grant out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Grant, right side. That shot is off, and it's Dallas the other way.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And what a huge performance it was for Big Daddy.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Pass to Watford. Here's Livers. With some arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's O'Connor. Right side, Bertans. Lays it up and banks it in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Pass to Simons. Here's Livers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Dallas with possession. They've gone on an 8-0 run to the left wing. Here's O'Connor. The shot no good. In transition. There's Simons with a 3. They get it back. Pass to Thybulle. Outside Walker. Now here's Thybulle. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game, took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
here.
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Glad we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look.
And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Bay. And it's Young in at the 1. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice to see Hunter showing a little bit of nasty out there.
Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against Miami.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Murray outside. Hunter on the wing. 13 feet away. Rebounded by McGee. Now the Mavericks with it.
Such a young roster. The Hawks exceeded expectations in that 21 season. They finished as the 5th seed in the Eastern Conference then.
A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Murray outside. Hunter on the wing. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First on JaVale McGee.
Just getting inside as a wing helped you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
Yeah, and many were shocked when Atlanta made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? So much just came together and really accelerated their competitive timeline. Just can't get ahead of that, though. You gotta take things a step at a time, and their core players are still intact, and I think this team is poised to return to that kind of competitive level this year.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Here's Doncic. Buries it down low.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Murray. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Irving, defended by Young. Here's O'Connor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. O'Connor's got his second basket.
And Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Brad, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Well, for sure, since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends, runs the floor and controls the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. O'Connor with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 6. He's looking for Hunter and finds him, and he gets it to go. Hunter's got 6.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor, and that time finds an open teammate.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice to get this game underway. Here's O'Connor. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Young pass to Okongwu. He kicks it to Murray. Over Irving. Murray, no good.
He's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
O'Connor, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 10 points for Big Daddy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Wood out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Big Daddy, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Irving passes to O'Connor. McGee trying to break free. O'Connor with the bucket. O'Connor's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Murray outside. Hunter on the wing. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Doncic passes to O'Connor. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Mavericks leading by 10. Here's Wood. Back to Doncic. Fires, high post, and the jumper falls for him. O'Connor's got 4 points in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Hunter, covered by O'Connor. Hunter, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. It's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar. a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Atlanta calls timeout. Look at Big Daddy, what a contribution.
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively, nothing quite getting it done.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Christian Wood. Hardaway comes in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. Then for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. McGee with the block. Outside for Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
O'Connor with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
O'Connor. Offensive rebound. Foul. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Passes it to Johnson. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Hardy. Again, the miss by Murray.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's O'Connor. Lays it up off the glass. O'Connor's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Pass to Wood. To the left side wing. Here's O'Connor, and it's Dallas with another.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So the sky's the limit still for this young big.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Hunter. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the shot is good. Hunter's got 10.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Here's O'Connor. And yes, it's good. O'Connor's got 26.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's Murray. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Young, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Doncic passes to O'Connor. And that one is off. Hunter with some nice defense. Murray against Irving. Murray kicks to Bay. Hawks passing it around. Count that bucket. And that's 12 points for DeAndre Hunter.
Just needing a couple to fall. DeAndre Hunter oozing with confidence.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early.
The Hawks trail by 10. Doncic out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Big Daddy. And it's Wood in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
First team foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Hunter. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And McGee kicks to Doncic. Here's O'Connor. And they recover it. Good trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Irving.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Murray outside. Hunter on the wing. Takes a shot at the elbow. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Doncic looking it over. McGee, the second chance points on the tip in.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
Irving against Murray. The pass to Hunter. 5 to shoot. McGee with the block. Here's Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Murray outside. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Passes it to O'Connor. Over Hunter. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
The Hawks trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hunter, no good.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Doncic. Pass to Wood. Here's O'Connor. Back to Wood. Shoots over Bay. Wood with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
The shot's good from Bay.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Young against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Dallas with it. McGee finds Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th assist here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Mavericks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really push the ball, and I think in doing so, create a lot. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone.
Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top plays versus not plays.
No plays.
Versus no plays. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh no. We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
Tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Owens. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Jimmy Butler, and it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Owens, no good. Bertans against Martin. From outside the arc, and that's good. Bertans for 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Butler. Pass to Owens. Back to Butler. And he buries his first look.
You know, there's a tenacity to Butler's approach that's really hard for the defense to match most times.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
And here's Lowry, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Here's Owens, coming off a 31-point game. Martin, right side, throws it up high, and finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Here's O'Connor. Here's Bertans. And that one's good. Bertans has got 5 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Butler, putting up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is. And finished off by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Lowry against Doncic. Here's Wood. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Here's Butler, following the score by Dallas. Lowry, no good. Bertans with the ball. Martin picks him up. Pass to O'Connor. Over Butler. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Owens. 6 on the shot clock. Over Irving. Nails the baby hook.
It's going to take more contact than that to disrupt Owens' shot.
And Dallas calls time here. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
You know, they might not be in the same conference, but
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, shooting 1.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Christian Wood. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Pass to Martin. Here's Owens. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Lowry with it, and it's Bertans picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
O'Connor, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The middle part of the season can present some unique challenges. Brad, how do you maintain your focus as a player?
Well, it can be tough. It can be really challenging because it is such a long season. You ultimately have to keep your eyes on the prize. And, of course, veterans know hard work now pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Miami trailing. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Christian Wood picks one up.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And he drops the first. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
And both free throws good for Adebayo. And so it's Dallas with it. 6-point game. Doncic up top. He's guarded by Lowry. It's good. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Adebayo up top. Wood grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Irving, and he drives in, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Lowry finds Martin. Now here's Strus. Lets it fly. And again, the Heat missing. Here's O'Connor. Hounded by Adebayo. O'Connor can't hit. The Heat have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo's double. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here, following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Heat.
You know, once What's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games.
And so it's Dallas feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense.
For your junior defense crew.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. And they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry out there with Owens. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the 3. Pass to Owens. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Back to Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Irving's got 11 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Owens. He's guarded by Irving. Outside for Butler. Off the mark there with a 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Heat shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And the Heat making a change here. Strus has checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Butler. A sweet little floater. He's got 10.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to O'Connor. Top of the key. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Here's Butler. Tries it from 19. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's O'Connor. Counted by Adebayo. O'Connor, that's good.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Lowry finds Butler. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. You think about it through the years. Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State. It really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change in a positive.
Substitution on
with
the
some
court.
changes. Martin, he's checked in for Adebayo. Owens comes in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Big Daddy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. So far, it's been the MP show as he's gone to work against Shep Owens.
And as much athleticism that Owens has, MP has shown how much polish his game contains.
You got to be more careful around Butler. I mean, he's terrific at bouncing over the opposition and taking the ball away.
And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Lowry outside. Back to Hero, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Bertans. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Lowry with it. Martin outside. Here's Owens. He can't get it to go. Some solid D from Wood.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Here's Owens. Pass to Martin. Here's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's O'Connor. He's guarded by Lowry. Inside. That's tipped. And stolen by Wood. Bertans, the pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wood. 4-3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Butler. Doncic against Lowry. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
Your nutty pass is
I just grayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first grade out we've had.
For 3v3s. And no
3v3s.
fouls, which is my normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We
We might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Paul George is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Marcus Morris, and it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's O'Connor, covered by Morris. Here's Bullock. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Outside Westbrook. Over Doncic. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Wood. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
Nobody near George. And a miss there on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Bullock dishes to Doncic. Outside Irving. The pass to Wood. On the wing, Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team. Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Chalk up 2 there. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Westbrook passes to George. Back to Westbrook. Inside. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Powell. After Luka Doncic's bucket, Powell the pass to George. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Maxi Kleba comes in for Reggie Bullock. Hardaway is subbed in for Irving. O'Connor with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
2 minutes.
And here's George. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's O'Connor. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And it's 6 points for Big Daddy.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West.
He's checked in for Big Daddy. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Here's Gordon. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Powell is out there with Morris. Then there's Gordon. Then there's Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Mavericks leading by 15. Doncic left side over Westbrook. Again, the Mavericks score.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Gordon kicks to Powell. And the three off target. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Irving understands how to find an open teammate, puts it exactly where it needs to be.
Now here's Westbrook. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And now they're starting to pound the basketball inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
Now here's Gordon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The shot by Powell, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Irving. And it's Dallas with another.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
And the first one at the line is good.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another basket for Dallas.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now here's Westbrook. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from Morris. O'Connor grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Got that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Los Angeles calls timeout. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Morris is checked in. Outside, George. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. Down low. Pass to O'Connor. Dallas moving it around. Good. The assist goes to Doncic. And that's 11 points for Big Daddy.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Powell. No good again that time.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Good on the shot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Passes to Powell. Fires for 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yep, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back. Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now here's Powell. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Basket good. Powell's got his first basket.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Back to Doncic. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Yep, it counts. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Highland. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to O'Connor. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Big Daddy. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. Then there's Irving. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far. with the physicality.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Morris outside. Irving against George. Out to Morris. The tray. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the pass to O'Connor. Shoots over Powell. O'Connor with the bucket. 16 points for Big Daddy.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Here's Powell. Plumlee trying to break loose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Clippers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Covington's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Hardy passes to Hardaway. Here's O'Connor. That 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Here's Powell after the made shot from O'Connor. Now Westbrook. Outside Covington. No good on the triple.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Bullock, good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. George passes to Covington. This one for 3. That one's not going to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Pass to O'Connor. Takes the 13-footer. Paul George grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here is Plumlee. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Plumlee. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. To the middle, stolen by George. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. 58 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And it's Plumlee that time on the assist by George.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Hardy passes to McGee. Here's O'Connor. Over George. O'Connor misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Powell kicks to Westbrook. To the paint. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to O'Connor. Over George. O'Connor with the bucket. 20 points for Big Daddy.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
George looking over the floor. McGee with the block. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.